What's going on, guys? We are back here with some more No Banlist Modern, and I've just been having so much fun playing this. Again, shout out to Daybreak and Magic Online for providing us the opportunity to see what Modern would look like if we didn't have any ban cards. And let me tell you, it is, well, I mean, you probably would have expected it to be broken, but it's maybe even more broken than I initially thought it was going to be. So what we are going to be doing today is playing maybe my single most favorite deck in the entire history of Modern. It's Rhinos, baby. Crashing Footfalls is the name of the game here. It's a card that you can't actually cast with mana, but with the Cascade mechanic, you can kind of cheat a little bit, where we have 8 Cascade spells, one of which is banned in current Modern, Violent Outburst, Shardless Agent, to be able to cascade into Crashing Footfalls. In terms of the number of banned cards in this deck, there's a few more in this build than our last deck, the Eldrazi deck that we played. We still have Simian Spirit Guide to be able to do the Cascade thing on turn 2, although in some instances, turn 1, maybe a little bit of foreshadowing for the video. Violent Outburst, another ban card. It's a little strange to me that this card is still banned. It is powerful, don't get me wrong, but I feel like with what's going on in current Modern, I think it might be okay if you didn't have the Spirit Guides, the Okos, and the Furies. I think Violent Outburst might be okay to be unbanned. I really just want to play Rhinos again, let's be honest. But it was banned because of its interaction with Force of Negation, where you can Violent Outburst on your opponent's turn and then use Force of Negation to be able to sort of protect your combo. The Force of Negation's design was the reason you can only pitch cast it on your opponent's turn is it's supposed to be a defensive measure. But when you're combining it with an instant speed payoff, like 3 mana, 8 power, and you're backing that up with Force of Negation, then it's sort of doing what it's not intended to do. I think that's the reason why Outburst was banned. Oko, you guys forget about this card, banned in basically every format. Yeah, it's banned in Legacy, I'm pretty sure. This card is completely obscene, and it's a good plan B. If your opponent has, like, Teferi Time Raveler or Chalice of the Void, ways to stop you from casting Crushing Footfalls, just lean on Oko. It can and will win games by itself. And then the last ban card we have here is Fury, which again, maybe another card that potentially could be unbanned in Modern. It was mostly banned because of the Rakdos scam deck with Fury and Grief, but I feel like they maybe went a little bit too hard. In any case, Fury is an obscene magic card. You have enough red cards to support it. You can pitch it for free, and then it deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of creatures or planeswalkers. So if you're playing against any sort of deck that is putting multiple creatures in play, you Fury their board, you play a Shardless Agent, and you make 10 power. They have no board. You can also back that up with more free spells like Force of Negation, Subtlety, and Endurance, which this deck list is basically the Cascade spells, some fast mana, very little interaction, 4 Fire Ice and 2 Dead Gone, just to be able to kill some early creatures, and then 14 free spells, alongside Gemstone Caverns as well. So if you pair Gemstone Caverns with Spirit Guide, you can Violent Outburst on the first turn of the game. Again, maybe a little foreshadowing for the video. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. And then looking at the sideboard, again, I still want to be as really heavy as I can on anti-combo cards. So Mindbreak Trap for Storm, Dismember for Nadu, Endurance for graveyard decks, also good against Storm. Force of Vigor. There's a lot of artifact decks, like, trying to think. There's Karn the Great Creator, there's Red Prison that plays, like, Blood Moon, Chalice, Trinisphere, things like that. There's a bunch of decks that just play a pile of artifacts. There's some Mox Opal decks, and Force is quite good against those. A third Caverns when you're on the draw, a fourth Oko for when you just kind of, like, I don't anticipate there being a lot of fair decks, quote unquote, but if there is, then we have some Okos, and then Blood Moon for big mana like Tron and, well, more so Cloud Post and Eldrazi than Tron, but you get the idea. That is what we are working with today. Again, this deck is near and dear to my heart. Kind of the first deck that I built when I was getting back into Modern a few years ago at this point, and I still have a soft spot for it. So I'm very excited to play these games, and we'll be back here in just a little bit for the first match. All right, you basically mulligan every hand that doesn't have a piece of fast mana, I think, whether it's Caverns or Spirit Guide. Like, this hand is just too slow, All right, I mean, this does the thing on turn 2, so I almost cut a Footfalls from this deck. I did think about that briefly. Just, like, board the 4th one against the fair decks, because you're almost never going to have time for 4 of them in a lot of these matchups. Is there even fair decks in this format? Like, I just don't think, I don't think those exist. Oh, okay. What the hell is that? Shuffle your library, then exile the top 4 cards. You may cast any number of spells with mana value 5 or less from among them without paying their mana costs. Brother. They're madcapping? They just madcapped the Charbelcher Giga Chad? Holy fucking shit. They have 1 card in hand? Maybe they don't have a mana source. Okay, that was kind of based. I ain't gonna lie. Wait. Their lands don't untap. I mean, I'm still dead, right? I guess I could technically hit Boseiju, right? To Boseiju the Belcher. It's my 1-outer. They're at 7! I forgot they were at 7. All right, okay, because they took a bunch of damage from the fucking from the stupid the madcap experiment. Dude, this format is fucking awesome. This is hands down the greatest format of all time. I don't care. That was amazing. Just absolutely incredible. I guess MBT is good against them. MBT mentioned? Whew. That was something, all right. Dude, you just missed the greatest game of all time, Spike. you missed the actual greatest game of all time. Unless you saw it as you're rating me. Oh my god. Thank you for the raid. Okay, I'll show you the game log. Look at this game log. Spike, thank you for the raid and the tier 1 sub. Alright, look at this. So this is what happened. My opponent... Hold on. Can I, like, make this bigger? My opponent went turn 1... turn 2, Ritual Seething Song, Ritual Hazoret's Undying Fury. They hit Madcap Experiment, Sundering Eruption. They Madcap Experimented into a Belcher, went to 7, and I went turn 2, Outburst Footfalls, attack them for 8. That was the game. It was so good. Oh, shit. This format's amazing. Actually peak. Actually, just actually peak. It's so good. Yeah, well, that's true. I forgot they were, I just forgot they were at 7, man. That's true. I thought I was dead, and then I didn't realize they were at 7. Well, Spike viewers, welcome. I know you were playing some, ooh la la. I know you were playing some No Banlist Modern. How do you feel about turn 0 Crashing Footfalls? How do you feel about that? Is that good? I'd like to pitch this Scalding Tarn. In your upkeep, I have effects. I guess this is bad if they have, like, engineered explosives. Alright, proceed. You can go. You may proceed. Turn 0, by the way. We need a turn 0 command. Is Arena down right now? No, we're just doing this all day. I wanted to play this format. Okay. Are they gonna oh, you know what they could have done? They could... Okay, never mind. What did they madcap into? Spirit Guide, Seething Song, Smashing, Pyretic Ritual, Bridgeworks. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Dude, this format's awesome. Unfortunately, this hand doesn't have any Spirit Guides. We're gonna mulligan this one. Okay. This is turn 2. If we can find a blue card, we have Force Backup. I do it like this. Keep the Fury and the Force so that if we find a blue or a red card, we can have a, something to pitch. No. So I put Gemstone into play, but I didn't play the Gemstone mine. There's a difference. I did not play a land that turn. Putting the land into play is different, okay? Don't at me. Temple Garden. Okay, I guess we can Fury that, right? No red card, though, so I'm not going to Fury it this turn. I'm just going to hope that we can find, like, another red card at some point. Yeah, effects on upkeep? Leyline? Has it been hard to find matches with 40 people playing? So the first queue, I think I was in there for like 2 minutes. The second queue, you saw that it was like not even 30 seconds. So, but there's going to be more people that get into the queue. So, as time goes on and more people join the queue, you'll find matches a little bit faster. Yeah, see, you get it. Playing a land is a special action. Putting a land into play is an effect. They're different, okay? I didn't play a land that game. Okay, so this is definitely Nadu. Monka, Monka, Monka. Yep. Well, I hope they attack. Can you imagine if they attack? You have much to learn, my friend. I like to block. I'll even double block. I mean, we still could be maybe dead if they have Naughty Red. Okay, that's a brick. It's a red card for Fury. Is a guaranteed red card better than a random card? I think it is, but it's close. It's close. Got baited, he wanted to take a red card for Fury. That's true, yeah, that's fair. He got my red card out, you know? They did get my red card out. Oh, I should have suspended the Rhinos. I can assure you, this game will not last 4 more turns. It does not matter. There's 0% chance this game lasts 4 more turns. If it does, I'll gift chat 20 subs, alright? $21. Naughty with Garden most famous for being previewed by streamer Doomwake. That is true. That is true. I kind of wish they had just sent me a different card, you know, but... Okay, so the Footfalls would have been on 3 this turn. Noted. Write that down, okay. Footfalls would have been on 3. What are they fetching here? Oh, they're just going to chump block to take 2 less damage. Sure, that's fair. Three? I mean, surely it's just hold the Spirit Guide, right? I can't imagine a 2/2 in play is better than the prospect of casting Fury next turn. There's no way. Yeah, let me see if I can get the record up here. I think last time I played, I had it on my regular account, and now I'm on my DB account. There you go. There it is. Ape Smash. Zenith for 3. Alright, show me. Show me. I feel like we're not dead, though, because they don't have the Springhard Nantuko. So they only get 4 looks, and they have to hit, like, 2 lands. And I guess now if they hit 2 lands, they have Cub, which is 2 more permanents, 2 more creatures. Okay, there's 1 land. Do they have a 1-drop? They have Cub and Nantuko, but they need a 1-drop. They can't Chord for 0 here, because this is not a green creature. So, okay, hold. Hold. Perhaps? But they can't Chord, because Might's not a green creature. Do I have Fury here? No, I don't need to. They're just dead. I have no reason to cast Fury. I have 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. And they're at 3. So, they're even without casting the Fury, they're still just dead. You forgot Fury doesn't have Flash. It should, honestly. Two out of four. The game's over this turn. There is no 2 out of 4. They're taking lethal damage. Okay. Dismember, yes. I feel like Oko is probably too slow against them, right? Gemstone, yes. Endurance? No. Blood Moon, maybe? Blood Moon could be good. MBT's interesting. Yeah, Force of Vigor is good against, like, Sagas and Shukos. I could see that. Like, these are maybes. These are almost definitely no's. Endurance just does nothing against them. It's weird, because, like, Oko can shut off Nadu, but I just think it's too slow, you know? I think it's too slow, especially on the draw. So I have to cut 2 more. Trim some Fire Ices, maybe? Because I don't want to cut any more green cards. I'm very low on green cards for Force of Vigor. I guess Negation's not great because they can Saga for the Shuko. Would you rather have 2 Okos over 2 Fawns? Or actually 2 Blood Moons over 2 Fawns? What about that? Let's try that. I miss Rhino sideboards. I've missed Rhino main decks. Okay, so this is no free spells, but does have a turn 2 Footfall or turn 2 Rhinos. I'm gonna keep it. Unfortunate that we have no free spells, but I'm definitely keeping a hand like this. Like, any piece of free interaction in this hand pops off. There's like a world where maybe I go turn 1 Fire Ice. I doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, Force does counter Zenith, which is interesting. Okay. So I guess we should probably get a Surveil land here. Yeah, Surveil land's good. God, I miss playing this deck. This might be one of my... This is probably my favorite Modern deck of all time. Oh, I don't like that. I mean, I have the Boseiju, so I guess it's not the worst, but I'm not a huge fan of that. They did miss a land drop. What if I just played through it? Oh, I didn't add a Thundering Falls to this deck. Shit. I guess, that's really awkward. I didn't want to play all 3 Surveil lands, so I played 2. I guess we're just getting Steam Vents here. Kind of awkward. Yeah, I know I have red from the Spirit Guide, but... Wait, I needed to get a green source, didn't I? Because now I can't Boseiju. Okay, that was dumb. That was really dumb. I'm just gonna do this, though. Yeah, I needed to get a green source because now I can't Boseiju the Bauble. Yeah, I mean, we have time. They're missing a bunch of land drops, so it's fine. Are we going to see Miracles today? Absolutely not. Miracles is not really my jam. Okay. What if I played the Boseiju and tried to draw another green source? What do you think about that? And then I don't have to Boseiju to give them an extra land? Because I don't think I want to do that. Giving them a land kind of sucks. I can hard guess that if I draw a land, maybe. Ooh. Green source? Green source? Green source? Well, I guess, you know, Monkey Paw Curl, whatever, etc., etc. Can't complain about that. I'm gonna play it. Kind of want to keep that. I think I'm keeping that on top. Because the first Force of Vigor is not going to take care of the Shuko. So I think I'm going to keep that on top. Does Vexing not counter Force? Well, you can hardcast it. That's why I have 4 mana. Like, that's why I said I needed a green source that turn. Because I'm just going to hardcast it. The secret alternative mode. Why don't we cast it now? Because I have red, red, blue, green. I can't cast it right now. I wish. I wish I could. Okay, they got a delated halfling. So, alright, hear me out. That's fine. I think I'm actually going to pitch cast the Fury, too. Alright, check this out. I'm going to go... hardcast, kill these two. And then I'm going to go Fury, pitch, outburst, kill halfling. And then now we have a second Force of Vigor with a pitch if we need to, and a Rhinos. I guess I just double Rhinos here, right? Probably fine. Get a forest. Go green, blue, red. And just in case we still have pitch cast Force of Vigor if they have Nadu next turn, I feel like we should be fine. Yeah, I'm going to do the second one in their turn. Okay, now I should probably do the second one now. While they're tapped out. Now that makes more sense, right? I forgot about Consign. What card did you enjoy playing with the most from yesterday's early access? The 2 cards that I was the most impressed with yesterday were a Krang, the Affinity 8-drop guy, and the white make 3 tokens card. Those were the 2 cards that I think I was the most impressed with. And I think both of those have a lot of potential in Standard. They're both really good. Alright, let's see what they reveal. Another Saga's kind of tough. But we do have the Force. So as long as we don't die this turn, which is, okay, pretty unlikely now. That's tough. Maybe they miss on a land drop? Would be nice. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is fine. It could be worse. Could be worse. Hold. I guess I'm going to go to combat first. I mean, there's no way they would ever block a Rhino with Nadu anyways, but you never know. Yeah, well, here's the thing. If I kill Nantuko and Shuko, they get a Nadu trigger, but if I kill Shuko and Saga, they don't get a Nadu trigger. So it's tricky, right? It's very, very tricky. I feel like it's pretty important to not give them a Nadu trigger, and we know they don't have a land in hand because they've been missing a bunch of land drops. I think I'm going to kill these two. And I guess I'll get a Surveil land this turn. Alright, your turn. Hold! Right, I mean, they could just have a second Shuko in hand, right? Very easily. But if they do, you know. Can't they chord for the target guy? Oh, you're right. They can chord for Safekeeper. So maybe I was just dead anyways, because if I kill Nantuko Shuko, I guess it's kind of the same thing, right? I guess it's the same thing either way, right? But no, I guess no, you're right, because if I kill Shuko Springheart, they can chord for the target guy, but they don't have the Springheart in play, right? So they would still need another way to get the Springheart Nantuko. Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe that was better. Okay, so now that we've... So Force of Negation hits both Green Sun Zenith and Court of Calling. Is that better than Blood Moon? No, Blood Moon on the play is pretty good, right? Let's just keep it like this. I think this is good. Yeah, I feel like I'm dead no matter what I do, I think. Is anything other than Nadu even remotely viable? I think so. I mean, if you played this format out for like a month straight, I'm sure the best deck would be Nadu, but like, you know, people are just going to play what they want to. There's so many broken cards, you know. I'm sure that, you know, if you were preparing for a like a large tournament and you were maximizing your EV, yeah, you should probably play Nadu. But it's also like the most miserable deck in the history of Magic, so so you know what I mean? It's like fun is zero sum, etc., etc. I can't keep this. Even the people who play Nadu don't enjoy playing Nadu, you know? Okay, we're going to 5. Okay, so this is good enough, I think. Although it's going to be a little sus if they have Bauble. But there's not much I can do about that. Do I keep a second Cascade spell or a Fire Ice? I think I keep the Fire Ice. Yeah, it's also like the thing about Nadu on MTGO is the clicking is impossible. You know, like if your opponent makes you do it out, then we're gonna be there for a while. You know. You reveal the Hedge Maze, which I kind of hope they play, because that means they can't Bauble or consign me. I have Zenith. Cool with that. By the way, punished again for not having a Thundering Falls. It's the second time that's happened. I'm gonna get the Steam Vents though. And I do have to main... Oh, well, I wish I had that last turn. I do have to main phase this because they showed me Consign to Memory. So I'm going to play around that. I don't want to get consigned. Maybe... I think it's pretty important to have a Steam Vents because there are situations where you want to fetch and untap Steam Vents, but... I don't know. I feel like 3 Surveillance is way too much. But maybe it's not in this deck because you just don't have any turn 1 plays, you know? So maybe the 3rd Surveillant is fine. I could buy that argument. Yeah, I saw that. Spike lost turn 2 against Amulet Titan, but they didn't play Summer Bloom, so... Yeah, we have turn 0 plays, but it's very rare that you open on, like, double Spirit Guide or Spirit Guide plus Gemstone. That happens, like, you know, maybe once every 50 games or whatever. It's a pretty rare occurrence, I would say. Okay, we'll just kill other shit, I guess. Which one? Dead or gone? Dead. Dead. I might as well just do it now, right? What'd they get? Yeah, halfling. Alright, all your shit's dead. Attack. Don't kill me, please. Hold. Hold. It's turn 3 and I have no cards in my hand. But I got these Rhinos, that's all that matters. What's up, Asmore? When do we get no Banlist standard? Isn't that just Pioneer? They do have a Hedge Maze, yeah. But I mean, I'm gonna kill other shit, right? I can't not kill other shit. I don't think that's a relevant draw. No, actually it is a relevant draw, because if they cast Nadu, I can dismember the Safekeeper in response. Wait. What if I upkeep dismember the Safekeeper? Because that means they would need to have an untapped land and a Nadu, and they're at 3. And they could fetch for a basic, I guess. Also, the good thing about doing it upkeep, well, maybe on my turn is better, but the good thing about doing it before they get to play Nadu is now this has Shroud. They can't target it. So the Nadu is in play. They can only target that twice. So it gives them less Nadu triggers, which is nice. Alright, they didn't have a land. Easy. Is there a land on top of my deck? I think there is. I believe there's a land on top of my deck. I don't want to go to 5, man. I don't want to go to 5. It's going to be a Surveil land. If they're Amulet, that's not the worst. Oh, they switched. We're not playing a mirror match, are we? Okay, good. I was like, are we playing a Rhinos mirror match in 2026? Ain't no way. Temur with Bolt, huh? Okay, that tracks. I love how I have three free spells, but I have the wrong ones. I mean, there are 4 Force Negations in my deck, but yeah. I hope it's a land. Yeah, you can play Steel Cutter with fucking Gitaxian Probe? Like, good god. I mean, that kind of counts. Do you think they have counterspells in their deck? I kind of have to play around them, right? I think I have to play around their counterspells. They could have, like, Spell Pierce or something. I'm not going to Fury 1 token, though. Oh, I can't Fury a token. I don't have a red card. Yeah, we just beat a Nadu deck in round 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. I guess this is maybe okay if we can find a red card. It's not looking good. Not looking good. I assume I'm just dead next turn. Really? Alright. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They're just going to make 2 more tokens anyways. Guess that means we're probably not dead, but... Revival is legal, yeah. Noxious Revival is legal. Everything is legal. Yeah, it's so hard for us to outgrind 2 cutters. Unless they literally just have no spells in hand, maybe, but... Is Grief too powerful for current Modern? I think so, yeah. I would imagine it is. Yet again, punished for not having the Thundering Falls. Literally the 3rd time it's come up. I'm just getting a Hedge Maze. Fuck that. I'm getting a goddamn Hedge Maze. I don't know if that's good enough. Like, sure, it kills their board, but they have 4 cards in hand. They could easily just rebuild their board, right? I think I just need to find a land. But I'm also not sure land is good enough. Okay, well. Surveil Bug. The classic Surveil Bug. I'm gonna do this. Might as well. Let's go deal 3-1. Actually, hold on. What are they missing? Artifact, land, instant? Artifact, land, instant. So they have a creature or a sorcery. I guess they could surveil a creature into the graveyard. Oh, you think they're playing Breach? I guess maybe, yeah. That would kind of make sense, right? like a fair breach kind of thing. See, they only have one surveil land. There's no way I'm gonna win this game, right? There's no way that's possible. I have probe. All right, no response. This Fury card is pretty good. Be a lot better with Flash. Get this right. We're at 6. Okay. Can I have a land, please? I'll take it. Do I want to attack? No? What does attacking accomplish? I feel like waiting to attack when I have 3 of them is better than trading for a Monk and a Ragavan now, right? Yeah, I think waiting is better here. Let's do that. Crushing Footfalls. I have to imagine they have... Yeah, I was going to say, like, what else would they have in their hand? They haven't been playing any spells this whole time. Okay. All right. Game two. That does make a lot of sense, though. Okay. So, let's cut one of these. So they're like Temur, Core Steel, Cutter. We didn't see Breach, but like... I don't know. I don't know how many of these cards I actually want. It's tough. We kind of just died to Core Steel Cutters, but I assume there's some sort of Breach deck, right? I don't think I want Moons. Especially if they're Breach, I don't think Moon's very good. Yeah, like Endurance against their DRCs. I don't think I want Force of Vigors. If they only... Well, I guess if they have Cutter and Breach, maybe Force of Vigor is okay. Okay, I probably want all the Endurances. Maybe I don't want the Subtleties, because Subtlety is bad against both Breach and Cutter. I mean, I kind of like the Okos, right? At least on the play, I think I like the Okos. We can do a couple of forces, though, like 3 and 3, maybe. No Blood Moons. Yeah, let's try that. And then maybe on the draw, we'll do 4 Force, 2 Oko. Something like that. Kind of wish I was in the draw with this hand. I guess I don't have a Cascade spell anyways. Bruh. Okay. These hands are not great. This is my 4. Okay, it's pretty impressive that I've seen 4 7-card hands without a single Cascade spell. That's good. Well, I guess 2 lands and a Cascade spell is still better than this. Alright, sure. Alright, that's my hand. Stop. Kill me. Are you sure we play enough lands? That wasn't the problem that those hands had. The hands had plenty of lands, but... No, so you can't play Valky. It's not that Valky was banned, it's that they changed the rules so that Valky doesn't work anymore. So, they never actually banned a card from... Well, they banned Spirit Guide, I guess, but... They didn't ban Valky itself. They just changed the rules so that you couldn't cascade into Valky anymore. Yeah, I guess they banned Trickery, but, like, they probably shouldn't have, to be, if we're being honest. Trickery probably should have never been banned. Like, it's not even good. I'm pretty sure Discover also doesn't work. But I could be wrong on that. I think, like, regardless of Discover or Cascade, I think they changed both of them. They really should let us play Valky again, though. I can be trusted with Valky, okay. Alright, I'm just going to concede if they have Spell Pierce, I think. Which they definitely don't have. They definitely don't have Spell Pierce, right? Oh, they have Consign. I'll scoop the Consign as well. Play first. I guess I should just be choosing to draw with this deck, maybe. This would have been a turn 0 Cascades on the draw. Or no, it would have been one short, I guess. Ancient Stirrings. Okay. Got Brood Scale combo. Interesting. I guess it is better to play Shardless because it's 10 power versus 8. So let's get, I don't know, Steam Vents. Green, blue, this. I play Crashing Footfalls. I feel like this matchup is going to be tough. Because we don't really have a good... Like, I mean, I guess if we draw Fury, we probably win, but... We don't currently have any good interaction. Okay, that might do it as well. Da, 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 da. That one's probably good enough. Yeah, I'm curious what the Brood Scale combo deck gets. I guess it probably gets, like, Chromox, Sensei's Divine... Well, Chromox isn't even that good, right? Because a lot of your stuff is colorless. Guess they could have a second Brood Scale here. Right, double top Flesh Winds. So, yeah, Sensei's top is probably good in that deck. For sure. Clamp could be kind of cool with Fleshraker. I could see that, yeah. Alright, let's do Force of Vigor, Dismember on the draw, so Caverns. Endurance pretty bad. I think Force of Negation is not great against them. We could do Blood Moon. This song sucks. Why am I listening to this song? How about Oko against them? Do you think Oko's too slow in the draw? Just kind of respect the cat alt account? Could be. I feel like Oko might be too slow in the draw against them. Like, it does turn off both of their combo pieces, but I feel like a lot of the time when they're playing the combo pieces, like, you're kind of just dead that turn, you know? I go to MTGO.com to see all the deck lists. If you go to MTGO.com, they have, like, a deck list tab at the top, and then you can sort by, like, filter by format and stuff. How do we feel about Blood Moon against them? What do you think? Yeah, Goldfish is good too. I guess it's between Oko and Blood Moon, right? That's the last decision to make. Let's try the Okos. I just want to cast this card once. We haven't found a situation where Oko has been relevant a single time, you know? No fast mana, but I have Kill Spell, Kill Spell, Kill Spell, Kill Spell, Cascade. Let's try it. I have been saying, like, I mulligan every hand that doesn't have fast mana, but this hand does have 2 pieces of interaction, so I think it's okay. But it's not perfect, for sure. Yeah, I kind of agree. I think Oko might just be too slow for this format, which is wild to say, but I think it might actually be too slow in this format. I want to ice them or hold up Dismember. They have 5 in hand. Would they reveal off Ancient Stirrings? The District. Should probably hold up everything. Let's not ice them. Because if I ice them and they just go land Brood Scale, it's pretty bad for me. Okay, that one I'm going to... I guess it's probably better to ice here, or fire this. Because then it's more mana efficient to dismember later. So let's get a... Yeah, Steam Vent's double blue for Subtlety Matters. So let's go fire this. Well, look who showed up to the party. Okay, so if they don't have a land, they go play Bird Scale, tap this in the Bird Scale equip. I still have a turn, so I'm just going to play Shardless, I think. 3 mana do nothing. I could turn off their Blade, which would be a reasonable play, but... maybe that was the play, honestly. But I could just do that now. Now I can make it an Elk. As I fall through the flames, you say... I wanted to kill the Brood Scale main phase so they couldn't... Okay. Well, maybe I shouldn't have killed the main phase. I was going to say I wanted to kill it main phase so they couldn't adapt in response, but... it's a lot worse when they have the third one. I'm sure they have Saga in their deck, we just haven't seen it yet. Oko kind of did win us that last game, yeah, because we turned off their thing, their blade. I think I'm gonna ship this. No fast mana. No, I mean, I guess it has Fury, so it's not. Yeah, you know what? I think I talked myself into it on the play. It's not clear that Fury is actually good though. Let's try it. We can try to, like, surveil into a Simian Spirit Guide, which is nice. Okay, I don't want that. I'm not actually sure when... I don't think this is available in paper. I think it's just a Magic Online thing. But it's really sick. I wish they released them in paper if it's a real thing. Jack can, like, fact check me on that, but I think it might be a Magic Online exclusive. But god, they look nice. They look really good. I mean, Oko is definitely not trash. It's a good card, but... okay, so let's go play Odawara, and I think we'll do Outburst on their upkeep. I forget, Eldrazi Temple can't cast Warping Wail, right? And I'm gonna do this anyways, but... I'm pretty sure Temple can't cast Warping Wail. Yeah, it's not an Eldrazi spell. Okay. You know what is unfortunate about Rhinos, though? Not great against Kozilek's command. They can just tap their Temple and kill a Rhino. That's kind of tough. Might be the retro promos in chess next week. Yeah, usually when they, like, if they push something out a week ahead of schedule, they'll, like, you know, they'll make it available on the DB accounts, but like it's not actually available yet, you know what I mean? But they push the update to make it to put it on the client, it's just not available. I know. I watched a lot of Spike this morning, and I think after the amount of Spike that I watched, I think Kozilek's command might just be like the stone cold nut still, which is like not super surprising, but card's just so good. Yeah, that's fine. So I guess we'll just do another one now to get the extra point of damage in, which is still going to be one short next turn. Yeah, we're still going to be one short because we deal 5 this turn. They go to 15, and then next turn I have 12 plus 2 is 14, so I'm still one short. It is very, very strange to me how like not good Oko has been. And maybe I should have expected this, because if you unban every card in the format's just too fast for a card like Oko. But it's kind of crazy, you know? Like, maybe it's crazy to say this, but maybe it's just a sideboard card. Because you just don't have time for it in so many matchups. Right. Forgot about that card. Maybe I should be playing that card. This is kind of loose if they have All Is Dust, but I don't think they play All Is Dust. I kind of have to do it in case they have Devour or something. Alright, don't dust me. Don't do it. Don't you do it! We did play against Nadu this league. We beat Nadu. We're 3-1 right now, and our one loss was to Breach. Yeah, what if we just took the Okos in this deck and made them 1-rings? Like, that's gotta be better, right? We even have Simian Spirit Guide to ramp into it. Six mana? What is 6 mana? I mean, they're dead if they have Myco Spawn. Could just be command for 4, digging for a ring. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, sure. We're gonna see the lists. I haven't posted them all. I have like 7 decks. A couple of them are ones that I got from Spike Stream, but I haven't posted them all yet. So as we play them on the stream, I'll post them on the Mox Field. Looks like they found it. Tough. Tough. Maybe this ice is good enough where I can, like, keep them off of playing a 3rd ring. Maybe. Ice, baby. I have no response to you drawing 2 cards. They could, like, command... I guess they could command again in upkeep for 4, and then still have enough mana for the 1-ring. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Yeah, that's a good point. That was actually a card that Rhinos used to play in the past against the 1-ring, was Bone Crusher Giant, to, like, be good against the protection. And if there's enough 1-ring decks, then yeah, you probably should have Bone Crusher, at least in the sideboard. I don't know if it's necessarily a main deck card, but it certainly is at least a sideboard card if you're expecting ring decks, for sure. Three mana. Okay. I'm dead to dead to a second top. Okay, that's good news. Hold. Hold. Okay. Dude, they looked at a lot of cards and didn't find a second top. Another card, Sensei's Dividing Top, maybe one of the most egregious cards of all time, also legal. I love the dichotomy of chat. We are dead 100%. 2 seconds later, opponent instantly concedes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can get away with that again. It would be nice to have some Bone Crushers in the sideboard against the One Ring. I guess we can Elk the One Ring. Did they show us anything for Subtlety? I don't think so, right? They didn't show us a single creature, did they? I guess Fleshraker. I was thinking about this, but maybe Oko is just too slow against them. Maybe do, like, just Subtlety instead? Maybe, like, 2 Subtlety, 2 Dead Gone could be okay. Oh, yeah, Questing Beast. Wasn't Questing Beast the card that Kai had? Wasn't Questing Beast the card that Kai had when he top 8'd? I'm pretty sure it was. I think he did play Questing Beast. Yeah, for the One Ring. Yeah. I remember that now. Mardu, Luris Energy with Amped Raptor and Skull Clamp. Oh my goodness. Wait, Skull Clamp with Goblin Bombardment? Are we cooking? Okay. Turn 1 Rhinos is nice. I mean, you see hands that have Gemstone Caverns and Simian Spirit Guide, and you're like, yeah, I kind of know why people play this deck now. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. It's not bad. This is when they're just gonna, like, turn one, what's it called? Fucking Vexing Bubble. You know what'd be really funny? If you have the Cavern Spirit Guide hand, and they go turn 1 Vexing Bubble, and you just respond, and just cast your Violent Outburst. That'd be funny. Whoa. Yeah, Skull Clamp with the Johnny and Ocelot Pride. Oh my god. See, you say that, and I almost think that's just too fair. Right? Like what's the fastest? How fast is Energy's clock, you know? I don't know, man. Like, I just don't know how fast they're killing. Wait, cancel. I paid green. What do you mean? Green, blue, red. Don't tell me to pay green. I paid green. Alright, turn 1, 10 power. Your turn. Whoa. Skull Clamp is never too fair. You say that, but, like, I don't know, man. I almost feel like it might be. That's true. They have 18 minutes on the clock. That's not exactly what I was referring to, but... Man, K-Command is nice against Rhinos. I mean, I guess your Boros deck would have a bunch of good sideboard cards. So, like, I don't know, your clock is still pretty fast with Bombardment of Johnny, too. Like, you can probably kill on, what, like, turn 3, maybe? You're probably more consistently on turn 4. Yeah, turn 4 Goldfish. Right, yeah, like turn 1 Ocelot Pride, turn 2 Ajani, turn 3 Raptor into Bombardment, like maybe that's a kill, you know? What does Goldfish mean? It means how fast you can kill an opponent that isn't doing anything. Like how quickly your deck can kill. Is basically like the metric that some people use to like figure out the, you know what I mean? Because yeah, there is a lot of free interaction, but it is a lot of like who can just do the thing faster, you know? So what you're saying is standard is a faster format? Not entirely, but kind of, yeah. Kind of, sort of. Maybe. Is there any reason to ever force a Vigor a Sensei's Dividing Top? I don't think so, right? I can't really think of a reason to. Yeah, I could do it in response to the draw, maybe. Because it's tap draw, right? I guess that could matter, right? If they set up the combo, if they have Flush Rig or Double Top, I can kill one of the tops in response to the draw. So I guess it could work. Oh my god. I forgot Ayavugan with Sowing Mycospawn. Good god. I didn't even think about that. Jesus. I built Eldrazi and I didn't have Sowing Mycospawn in it. I was like, I just wanted to build the more like colorless, aggressive version of it. With like Mimic and stuff. Where did the term goldfishing come from? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, it's been a term basically ever since I've been playing Magic, so it's probably like a real old school thing. Have they played a land this turn? They played I. I feel like this might be bait. I have 2 cards left in hand. Okay, what would be the reason to not play it? Right? What would be the reason to not play it? I mean, the only way I die, they can't cast the ring, so the only way I die is if they have Flesh Rig or Double Top, so I might as well just do it now. I think I might as well just do it now. I don't think it changes much, but... I think it's better to do it now in case they do have the Flesh Raker, because then they get 1 less spawn that way, you know what I mean? There you go. You'll love to see it.